What's up, everyone? It's your girl Shay here. I'm back with another video for you guys, and as you can tell by the title, this is going to be my review slash vlog on My Hero Academia Season 2. So I decided to take a different route this time when it came to doing a review on a anime, and that is I decided to vlog myself while watching it and to have firsthand my thoughts, my ideas, and my hypothesis about what's going to happen during the entire series. And honestly, it was a lot of fun to film. But first thing, of course, I gotta do is at least tell you guys my thoughts on the show as a whole. And to be honest, I really enjoyed the entire season 2 of My Hero Academia. This season really did focus, though, more so on you, the viewer, learning more about all of the characters in the hero class. And to me, it also showed you more about UA itself and the different classes that they offer. For example, I didn't really realize that they had a general studies course or a support course as well, or a support class. So that was a lot of fun as well. And you also got to learn more about two very, I don't want to say pivotal characters, but amazing characters such as Todoroki and Bakugo, as you got to learn a little bit more about their origin stories and why they are the way that they actually are. One of the other things I feel like what I also enjoyed overall about this series is that it didn't have an overarching like bad guy during the series. Yes, it did have like the villain, the League of Villains, I believe is what it's called. I'm probably saying the name wrong, but they did have that, but they weren't like an overarching like villain during the series. They were always there, but it wasn't like with first season where they like attacked and you had this huge battle going on. To me, this season was really just setting up for that big battle, but it was letting you, the viewer, of course, get a better emotional connection to the characters involved. I also like seeing the characters grow and change over the course of the second season. To me, the biggest changes in the characters I saw were Ida and of course Todoroki. Ida to me went from being that cookie cutter like class representative to you actually seeing him become a character that went through an emotional process of revenge and wanting to, you know, seek out vengeance for his brother after what happens to him with the hero killer. And also, of course, you have Todoroki, whom you see his origin story of why he doesn't use his fire power, and learning who his dad is, and learning what happened between his parents, and learning why he is the way he is, and having him go through this toll of being really upset about his dad and not liking the quirk of fire that got from his father, to him learning to accept the quirk and so on, to go on this path of kind of forgiveness. While he doesn't forgive his dad, he does go on a path of, you know, learning to accept whom he is, which to me was a great, you know, arc during the series. So overall, I really enjoyed season 2. It really, actually, with the tournament arc, it really reminded me of the Dark Tournament from Yu Yu Hakusho, and also the character of Gran Torino, whom Deku trains with, really does remind me of Genkai as well from Yu Yu Hakusho. So once again, overall, I enjoyed it. A couple of things I do want to say is that this review slash this vlog is gonna have spoilers involved, so if you haven't watched season 2, there you go. I'm so sorry. That's gonna actually be in there, so yeah, there you go. So if you haven't watched it, don't watch the vlog at all, because I don't want anybody to feel like this second season was spoiled for them. Also, during the most of the vlog, I'm wearing a blue t-shirt that looks like this. And the main reason why is because it's my sleeping shirt, and the majority of the time when I was watching the series is during a time when I was about to get ready for work, or like on a weekend, or so on and so forth. So I'm usually wearing that shirt. So yes, I have other shirts. I'm just wearing that shirt during the time that I happen to be watching the entire show. And also, yes, I do plan to do the exact same thing, like a vlog portion of the season 3 of My Hero Academia as well. I haven't started watching it yet at this current time that I'm recording it, but I'm sure by the time this video comes out, which is on Saturday, I would have already started season 3, and I'll have that vlog out for you guys as soon as possible, usually like as soon as I finish it, or the weekend after I finish it, something like that. Still trying to figure that out, but I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and of course, let me know what you guys think. All right, you guys, let's get to the vlog. Okay, so it is currently Saturday, November 2nd, and yesterday I finished season 1 of My Hero Academia, like rewatched it from the beginning so I could remember what happened. And now I'm starting season 2 of My Hero Academia, which is episode 14, it says. And I'm actually really excited for it. I loved how season 1 left off. So I'm going to keep updating you guys as I go through season 2 on how I feel about certain stuff, and just like as I watch it and stuff like that. I feel like this would be kind of cool to do. And I'm sorry if you're hearing any roaring in the background. That's my heater, because it is quite cold outside, or quite cold in my house, and I don't have any makeup on because it's early in the morning. It's like 9:30. So yeah, let me start watching season 2 of My Hero Academia. I will keep you guys updated. Okay, so I'm just past the first like official episode into season 2, and I can already tell you right now, it's giving me extreme Dark Tournament vibes from Yu Yu Hakusho right about now. I just literally thought of that while watching the opening sequence, like opening intro song, which I love, although I do like the ending song a little bit more. But it's totally reminding me of the Dark Tournament, like seeing all the kids go against each other during the sports festival. So I'm already very excited for this season, because I love when there's tournament episodes within series. Okay, some, not all, but Dark Tournament was definitely my favorite. But let me get back to watching this, because I want to see what happens next. Okay, I don't even know what episode I'm on, but it's on the finale of the cavalry battle, and oh my god, my heart literally dropped to see Midoriya lose the 10 million headband. Like, oh my god, I was so upset. I'm still upset. The episode's not over yet, so I still have more time to figure out whether or not they get it back, but as of right now, I am heartbroken. He's tried so hard. And I honestly want to say that while Deku like doesn't really use his quirk a lot because he can't control it, I do feel that because of him being able to taking so much time like observing other people, I am wondering if like that has made him more intelligent, or I feel like that has made him more intelligent. And to me, that just proves that being an observer is like a good thing, and it's an amazing thing. But oh my god, seeing him get that headband stolen, it broke my heart. Oh my god, that was an ending. That was an ending. I feel so sad. Why do I feel sad? I feel so bad for them. I know it's just like a tournament, but Deku tried so hard and his team tried so hard, and I now have mad respect for the the bird guy. I don't remember his name right now, but I have mad respect for him. Like, I actually really like his quirk. It really reminds me of Hiei with the Dragon of the Darkness Flame, with him having the shadow. I don't know why, but I'm getting Hiei vibes from him, and I really, really like it. And their team was amazing. I honestly loved it. Man, this was a really good episode, and I'm still not over it yet. Like, I literally still have like 5 more minutes left of this episode, but so far, this was dope. I really like this episode. And to see Todoroki like use his fire side, and he was so shocked about it, but I really liked it. This was cool. Good morning. So it is now Monday, November 4th. I'm on episode number 19, and it's like 4:45 in the morning. I'm gonna try and get 2 episodes in while I'm getting ready for work. For me, this is kind of like the best time for me to watch it. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to update you guys on what I think after watching these 2 episodes, or while I'm like watching them. So yeah, let's get into these 2 episodes. I'm actually really excited. I didn't watch anything yesterday on the 3rd because I was super busy and I was trying to finish a book I was reading, which I didn't finish, but that's all right. But yeah, I want to continue watching this. Okay, also, like, quick update. I meant to say this. I think I figured out who Todoroki's dad is, and it's that teacher who has like the fire on his face, and he just said it on the screen that his dad is the Endeavor, and I'm like, I was right, because like in the episode before that, you see All Might stop that same teacher, and he called him the Endeavor, and now he just said that his dad's the Endeavor. I was right. Okay, just wanted to say that. Okay, I just heard a little bit of Todoroki's backstory. That is so sad. I feel so bad for him, and for his mom to do that to him. That explains like the huge chip he has on his shoulder concerning his dad. And I don't blame him. That's still just really, really sad. I don't like it. Okay, so it's almost, was it 5:30 right now in the morning? And I finished the 19th episode. I'm on episode number 20. And Shinzo's quirk is actually really, really cool. I like it, but I don't like him. I don't like him. He reminds me of like a super villain. I feel like he's gonna be a villain this episode. Or not episode, season. I could be wrong. But I don't know. He feels like such a super villain. What the fuck? I mean, sorry, excuse my language. What just happened? That dude's quirk, brainwashing. That is actually so cool. And I loved hearing the teacher talking about their stats and their skills and why Shinzo was put into the general studies course and not into the hero course, even though his quirk is amazing. You know, it's not practical, like it's not a physical quirk, it's a mental quirk, which to me, I feel like a mental quirk is sometimes to me better than a physical quirk. But as of right now, I'm watching Midoriya, Deku, almost walk out of the ring and my mind is going, please turn around. Please turn around. Please say that you're joking. Please say you knew this was going to happen from the beginning and you just wanted to play a cruel joke on this boy and just show him that not everybody is going to be like brainwashed because of his quirk. And I'm still waiting on him to turn around and I am so frightened. How did anybody watch this episode without like throwing a fit? Because I'm about to throw a fit. Okay, number one, I'm putting on my makeup. Number two, oh my god, the ending part to that fight, Midoriya. I love him. He's amazing. And yes, I said I was getting ready for work and I'm putting on my makeup. Anyway, that fight was amazing. I can't believe it. Like, Midoriya, Deku, you are so smart. That was so cool. And honestly, I feel like there's a lot more now to his quirk than was originally, shown to us, which is always a good thing because I'm glad that they keep us in the dark regarding Deku's quirk and like all like that is capable of. And the fact that he was able to take himself out of that trance and to then beat Shinzo, like, I hate Shinzo, but I'm so glad because honestly, I really thought Shinzo was going to win this fight and I was going to be very, very upset because I was like, no way, Deku has to win this fight. I'm okay if he doesn't win the entire tournament because honestly, I hate shows where like, the main character is going to win sometimes, but I kind of, if he doesn't win the whole tournament, that's fine. If he does, great. Still, because Deku has like such a great origin story, I guess. But yeah, that fight was amazing. And this is why I think I'm really starting to like Deku a lot more than I thought I did. Okay. I was wrong. I don't hate Shinzo. I like Shinzo. He, just like, All Might is saying before I paused it, that a lot of the stuff that Shinzo was saying to Deku was stuff that Deku very much related to, which was kind of hard. You could see during the match that he wanted to say something, but he couldn't. Otherwise, he knew he would use his quirk on him. But I don't hate Shinzo. And I feel like Shinzo is also kind of like Deku, but in the differences is obviously because Shinzo has a quirk. But for Shinzo, it's like he showed is that because his quirk is brainwashing, most people assume that he's going to be a villain. And he's not, like, he wants to be a hero. But because of his quirk, it's not, like I mentioned before in my last clip, it's not practical. So he hasn't made it onto the hero course, which is why he's in general studies. But he's really, really, really strong. And I actually really hope that Shinzo succeeds. I also hope that Shinzo is in the like later seasons or like in the later episode and is shown that he actually made it into the hero course because I feel like he deserves it. And I want Shinzo to like get past a lot of those stereotypes because of his quirk. But yeah, I'm happy that, I'm so happy Deku won, but I am happy that they went into a little more detail about Shinzo and why he is the way he is, because I'm not gonna lie, from the beginning, like you saw that I thought that he was gonna be a villain, but it turns out he's not. He's actually a really good guy, and his quirk just makes it seem like he should be a villain, which sucks that kind of prejudice can happen with quirks, because that wasn't kind of like discussed, you know, that there's a prejudice regarding quirks and what your quirk is, and people automatically can put you in this category of you being a hero or you being a villain. But in reality, every quirk can make you a hero or a villain, just depending on how you decide to use this quirk and how it's nurtured. And to me, people telling Shinzo that, like, hey, that's a perfect quirk for someone who's a villain, is would have probably made him a villain, you know, if he didn't try and like push those prejudices aside and be like, no, I want to be a hero. I don't want people to think my quirk is only for villainy, that it can be used for heroism. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now about Shinzo. And I'm really glad that that they put that into this episode, so that you as the viewer can make a better judgment about Shinzo and not go based off of like what would be the typical, you know, thing for him. Okay, episode 20 is finished. That's the only episode I think I'm gonna watch today, or those only two I might watch today. Might watch some later. But overall, I did enjoy these 2 episodes. I really did. I enjoyed the battling aspect. I enjoyed learning more about new characters, and also learning a little bit about the prejudices that can happen regarding people's quirks, and also learning more about like quirk marriages regarding like Todoroki and a little bit of his backstory. But the last battle with Todoroki, it was super quick, not surprising, but also it was great to see Todoroki like talk to his dad and also explain to his dad that he's not going to use his dad's quirk, and that he is going to show that his mom's quirk is strongest. And I honestly don't like Todoroki's dad. I feel like Todoroki's dad's a total like butthole, although I want to use a different word, but I just feel like he's a total jerk. And to say you're stronger than your other siblings, like, dude, like, shut up. But anyway, I can't wait to watch more. If I watch more, I'll update. What's up, everyone? Good morning. It is Tuesday, November 5th, and I'm on episode 21. I'm about not halfway through, but like 7, almost 8 minutes in. And I just got through the fight with the Kabanare, I guess that's his name, who has the lightning power, against the girl that has the green hair, or the vines. That's her quirk, basically. And I just felt that was a bad matchup in the first place, because I'm like, there was no way I felt like he was gonna win. But now I'm on the fight between Ida and the girl that can like make all the different like items and stuff like that, and the different things for quirks. And Ida has on one of her things that she created, which to me is kind of strange considering the fact that that's your opponent, but whatever, works for Ida. But I'm super excited. I'm actually more excited for the next episode because I want to see Bakugo go against Uraka. I think that would be a good fight. Anytime an episode is just about a fight, it's a good episode. I was right. Because that was such a bad idea. Why would you wear stuff? But I gotta say, Hatsume was smart. She was like, I know I'm not gonna beat anybody from the hero class, so here, wear my product. I'm gonna make a commercial, and I'm gonna basically promote myself during this tournament. She was smart. She's a smart businesswoman. I gotta give it up for Hatsume. I like her. And as you can see, I now know her name 2 minutes later. He is so stupid. I mean, he's smart, but that was a stupid decision. But Hatsume, I gotta give it up for her. That was dope. That was dope. I really like that. I just finished watching the fight between Uraka and Bakugo. It was so sad. Like, it was exciting to watch, which is why I didn't record anything while watching it. But like, she fought so good. I really wanted her to win, but I kind of figured it wasn't gonna happen. But also, like, it was just so sad, like, how hard she really fought. Like, I was literally close to tears. I was close to crying, and I don't even understand why I was gonna cry, but it was just so sad. I think what was sad was, like, seeing her, like, envision her parents and what her parents said to her, and then having her, like, pass out after that. Like, that's so sad. And I kind of dislike Bakugo even more. Like, even though I know he has, like, a really powerful quirk, I still kind of, like, don't like him. But, man, that was sad. Really good fight. Like, Uraka tried her hardest, and I feel like she is such a good character, and I absolutely love her. And I'm just so upset, though, that she lost, but I'm also happy about how hard she tried, because I feel like throughout the series, or excuse me, for like the first and second season, or so far the second season, the beginning part at least, you kind of thought she wasn't weak, but she definitely like depended on others a lot. She kind of reminds me of like a female kind of a Deku, but it was amazing to see her try so hard and see her like disregard Deku's help and is like, I'm gonna do this on my own, like, thank you for your help, but you know, I have to stand on my own 2 feet. And that was pretty awesome, and I feel like she did a pretty good job. Good morning, you guys. Okay, so it's now Wednesday, November 6th and I'm on episode number 22, 23, 21, 20. I think 21, something like that. Anyway, it's Todoroki's origin, and I'm enjoying this episode. I'm actually really excited to see Todoroki and Deku go against each other. Okay, first of all, that was my stomach. Second of all, oh my god, I really like that story, and I officially hate Todoroki's dad. I think he's an imbecile, and I think he's just really, really stupid, and he's so mean to treat his own son that way, to where his own son doesn't want to use his powers that he inherited from his dad. But I also have to say that Deku reminds me a lot of Goku in a lot of ways, because of during this entire fight, he was, like All Might said, trying to save his opponent. He was trying to show Todoroki that it's okay to use his fire power, and that his fire power isn't just his dad, like it's his quirk, and he can basically do what he wants to do with it. And so that to me reminded me of Goku, because Goku was always trying to, like, I don't want to say save his opponent, but save people that he realized like really were really good in their heart and were just being bad for different reasons. And I feel like Deku's very much like that. But overall, I did enjoy learning more about Todoroki's like origin story and learning more about him. I also have to say that I really enjoyed learning more about physical quirks, learning from Bakugo, and also learning from Deku that physical quirks also are really hard, because they're hard on your muscles and you can't just explode that kind of amount of energy all the time. And it was interesting to hear Bakugo say like that's why he designed his costume the way he did, so that he could expend a lot more like firepower than his body can actually do. And to me, that was very much an interesting point to learn. And that's one thing I think I'm really liking up so far about this second season, that you're learning a lot more about people, the characters themselves, a lot of different characters, a lot of different parts of the school and how they work, but also learning a lot more about quirks in general and how quirks work, and also about the judgment that people will have against you regarding your quirk if you have a quirk that's not like a physical quirk. But overall though, I really did enjoy this episode, and I feel like Deku gave it so much heart. I'm not surprised that he didn't win, and I'm, you know, just because of the fact that on Funimation you can like see the episodes before, so I kind of figured he wasn't gonna win. But it was cool to see like how he went out on his last fight, and that he didn't go out being a wimp. He actually was super, super strong and really tried. And it also showed just how much he's learning about his quirk himself, and how he's getting better and better at, I don't want to say controlling it, but better and better at not breaking his hands or his arms or his legs when he uses it, unless he's using it like full power. But yeah, it was a really cool fight. At one point I was kind of like, I don't know, but now after it's over and done with, I really do like it. Okay, wait, I had to stop in the middle of episode 23. All Might was quirkless, just like Deku. If that isn't an awesome like story to tell to your protege, that hey, I was just like you, so you are worthy to have this quirk because I was the same way and didn't have a quirk. That's actually really cool for him to say. I actually didn't know that, and I think probably no one did when they watched this until they saw this episode. But anyway, I think that was really cool, because as you can like, Deku's like really down right now, and he just doesn't think that he's worth having All Might's quirk. And All Might is doing such a great pep talk and like saying like, you know, I saw myself in you, and you know, you've exceeded my expectations like time and time again, which is definitely true. But yeah, I just wanted to stop and say like, I didn't know All Might didn't have a quirk. I thought All Might, well, I should have figured he didn't have a quirk, considering he got All for One passed on to him from somebody else. But yeah, now I gotta continue watching this because this episode's actually really, really good. I actually like this episode so far. It's very sweet. But yeah. Okay, so it is Thursday, November 7th. And yesterday I did watch an extra episode of My Hero Academia. I got to episode number, I think it's 26, I believe. And it was where it was Bakugo versus Todoroki. I had to watch it because I was just like, it's Bakugo versus Todoroki and I want to know who wins. Sorry if you hear my TV going in the background. But anyway, I actually really liked that episode, but it was kind of like anticlimactic. Like I did think the fight was going to go on a little bit longer. But once again, this isn't Dragon Ball Z, so the fights don't get drawn out for super long time. But I did like that Todoroki wasn't like brought out to use his fire powers against Bakugo. I did really enjoy that. And I am like, I feel like Todoroki totally shows just how much, like, how doubting yourself can really harm like your performance and can really harm, you know, just what you do with your life in general, because he's a perfect example of it. Because of him doubting himself, he didn't win the tournament. And he could have won against Bakugo because Bakugo knows that Todoroki is stronger than he is. But because he didn't use his fire power and just kind of let Bakugo basically win, Bakugo got upset, which granted Bakugo was very, very crazy about that. Like seeing him in that getup when they put him on the first place pedestal reminded me of Hannibal Lecter. So there was that. But I understand why Bakugo was mad, because he was like, basically you used your full strength against Deku, but against him, like, you didn't. So it's kind of like he felt like it wasn't a win. But anyway, I need to get back to getting ready for work, rubbing some sleep out of my eye, oh god, and I need to get back to watching My Hero Academia to see what I think of today's episodes. But yeah, also I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I'm sorry if the like visually it's not always the best, because I am recording this on my phone in the mornings and I'm not using my camera because that's just a lot of work. But yeah, okay, I just want to put this idea right now out here. Gran Torino reminds me of Genkai so much in certain aspects. Well, not just yet, because it's at the beginning when he's like first introduced, but going back to episode number 26. So I was wrong. Episode 25 was what I watched yesterday, or left off yesterday. Episode 26, at the end of it, like that's when he kind of like shows a preview of when he meets Gran Torino, and then it showed like him kind of doing some training with him and like knocking him upside the head and stuff, and that part reminded me of Genkai. So just like seeing him now, like I feel like it's one of those things where like immediately Deku thinks that Gran Torino has like lost his mind and he's like not someone he probably wants to train under. But over time, like Gran Torino shows him like he's still like super wise and wisecracking and stuff, and that this is just a fluke, I guess. But yeah, I am excited to watch this episode, but also I feel really bad for Ida, because regarding his like brother and stuff, and I feel like I don't think Ida's gonna turn evil. But no, I don't think he's gonna turn evil, but I do feel like Ida's gonna have like this vendetta against the main villain for this season and might try and go it alone, and it might have like disastrous consequences. Like I can see that happening because of Ida wanting revenge on his brother. Just the fact that Deku said he was gonna like regret like not really being there for Ida, and I feel like Ida might get hurt or something because of this. That's my thinking. I don't know though, but they do say it's interesting that he took a internship in the same city that his brother was like injured in. So I'm assuming that that's why, because Ida wants to go after whoever did this to his brother. I mean, all cool, because family, right? But like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next though. Okay, so first of all, once again, good morning. It's like almost 5:30 right now. And I actually am sorry I didn't update you guys sooner, but I just got finished watching episode 28, so I'm on 29 right now, when it's the Sting versus the UA students. I might have the number wrong, that it's not 29, but I believe it is 29 that I'm on. But I finished 28, and so far I did like episode 28. I mostly like the fact that you got to see Deku go against Gran Torino again in his training to see if he's actually progressed and gotten better. And he actually has. But basically, it ended with Ida going against the hero killer and basically trying to avenge his brother. And I have to say, this arc of the story, I feel like, is a bigger character development for Ida, so that you as the viewer can enjoy not enjoy Ida a lot more, but know there's more to Ida than what was originally shown in like the first season and like the first half of the second season, kind of. Because originally you just thought, oh, he's the class representative, he's super straight-laced, he has a brother. That's pretty much all you knew about him. But seeing him act like this about his brother and trying to avenge his brother, I feel like definitely gives his character a lot more depth. And it gives you a reason to care more about Ida and to root for Ida a lot more, because I think with the beginning part of the second season, when Ida wanted to go against Deku, it was like, dang, like Ida wants to go against Deku. I thought that was his friend, although he had good reasons. But I do feel like this second season, this second arc in the second season, is definitely a bigger character development for Ida. And I feel like Ida is probably the biggest focus, because Deku's the focus. He's still the main character. But I feel like this arc is definitely Ida's, and how he's becoming more into his own, or just like showing that he's a bigger character, more than just being like a class representative. Hope that makes sense. Oh man, episode 29. I loved it. I was so excited to, number one, see Todoroki show up, because like I, for some reason, thought it was going to be Bakugo that showed up. I didn't think it would be Todoroki, and I don't know why I thought it was going to be Bakugo, and that's who I thought it was at first, because when he shows up, you just see fire, so I assumed like, oh man, it's Bakugo. Like, who thought he would show up to actually help Deku? But it was Todoroki, which I like better anyway. But maybe it's just me, or did anybody else, when they saw Endeavor, just go, ugh, because I did that. I physically was like, ugh, it's Endeavor, why? But I did really enjoy like Todoroki's monologue for Ida, basically saying like he understood what Ida was doing, because he could see the same look that Ida had in his eyes, the same look that he had. And then also explaining like what happened when he went and saw his mom. And also what made me happy was knowing that, or was a smart decision for Todoroki's part, was actually going to his dad's agency and deciding to team up with his dad, or intern with his dad, because he wanted to really learn more, but then also like acknowledging that he's probably never going to forgive his dad, but he does want to be great. And I think that's just a testament to, sometimes you have to be around people you don't want to be around, or spend time with people that you don't want to spend time around, because there's something to learn from them. And even though you may not like them or enjoy being with them, sometimes there is something crucial to learn there, especially if it's going to propel you forward or push you forward, whether it's in your career or just in life in general. So yeah, I just feel like that was a great, lesson that Todoroki pretty much showed. But I know I usually only watch like 2 episodes before work, but this time I have to watch 3 because it's getting good. Okay, I really liked that episode 30. My biggest like thought about that was like really listening to what the hero killer was basically saying. He doesn't like fake heroes, so I'm assuming he doesn't like people that spout a fake agenda when they mean something else. But what I was most shocked about was seeing him save Deku. I didn't think he was gonna save Deku. I was actually pretty shocked about that. I just never saw that happening. I thought he would just like go to jail and that was how it would end. But also the biggest thing was seeing all the heroes afraid of him, and like they truly just didn't know what to do. And that was kind of like, man, what would have happened if he would have like went after them and stuff like that? But he didn't. He died basically right then and there. And I don't know why, but the funniest thing for me is seeing the shadow looking guy in a suit. Like, I don't know, he looks so weird in a suit. Like, why wear a suit? You don't have a body. Good morning, everyone. So it is Sunday, November 10th. I almost said 9th. But yeah, so I did watch one episode yesterday. It was episode 31, and it was like the aftermath of after them like battling the killer, the hero killer. And that episode was pretty cool. Now I'm on episode number 32, which is just talking about everyone's internships. It seems like it's more like a filler episode, but I want to see if I can at least get one episode in before I have to run an errand. So I'm wearing my Harry Potter sweatshirt, even though I'm not watching Harry Potter. And I have a cup of coffee. Because gotta drink coffee. And I'm gonna try and see if I can get this episode in before having to go somewhere. Okay, so this is what I think. I honestly truly think that Bakugo is going to become a villain at some point because of just how arrogant he can be. So right now, like the last episode I just watched was them in a class with All Might, and when they had to do a physical kind of not a challenge, but kind of a challenge, I guess, in like groups. And people counted poor like Deku out, but he totally showed them that, he's learned a lot. And just seeing, Bakugo's like his face or his, jealousy to seeing just how much Deku has learned. And not only that, but seeing how much Deku learned basically from him, because he basically showed Bakugo that he's learned not just from his mentor or from his internship, but he learned from Bakugo, because a lot of people said, obviously in the show, they said he's moving like Bakugo, which makes perfect sense. But also, one thing I really liked was also learning a lot about One for All and how it came from one quirk, which was All for One. And to me, I love the names. I like the fact that All for One is basically like all the quirks from one person. And I like that One for All was like one quirk like that has like kind of all the quirks combined, which is, I believe that's how it's supposed to be pretty much. But I like learning that, but I am kind of afraid for when Deku like finds out that, at some point All Might's not going to be there due to that. And just to know that the quirk you have has that kind of ending for you, I wonder how Deku's going to take that or be able to handle that. But now I'm on the next episode, and I'm really excited to watch it. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. I have I think 5 episodes left, I think. Something like that. I'm almost done though. All right, stop it. Who decided this? First of all, okay, so they just teamed up. Started pairing, or just 4 people actually, for the pairs for their final exam. Bakugo and Deku. Really? I feel like this is when you have a class and your teacher decides to make partners for a school project and decides to put you with your worst enemy or whomever like you dislike the most in your class to make you guys get along. This is what they did to Bakugo and to Deku. I'm here for it because I know it's going to be a whole bunch of havoc trying to make them work together, but also to make them go against All Might. Why? I'm here for it. I love it, but I'm questioning it. But oh my god, we'll have to see what happens. I can't believe they did that. Okay, I will update you guys once I watch what happens. I can't. I can't. Like, oh my god, why? Okay, let me watch it. Okay, I really enjoyed seeing Todoroki and Yaozoru, I'm probably saying her name wrong, partner up in their final midterms, because I thought it was really great to have her like have more confidence, because she's very confident when it comes to, being good on the exams, like the written part of the exams, but the practical exams, it seems like the tournament really messed with her and really like made her confidence go down. So it was pretty cool to see her team up with Todoroki, because I felt like it was good for them to partner together, because Todoroki while he is good on offense, he's like really bad kind of with defense. But sorry, I got a notification. But it is great that he's really good at helping others kind of have more confidence in themselves. He's kind of like Deku in that way. But I feel like it was great for them to match up, and also great for them to be against Aizawa, because they were able to, you know, she knew a lot about how much his quirk had changed because of the last season's big fight. And I honestly just really liked this episode, and I also really like how smart Deku and Uraka are, because of the simple fact that they know that their partners just are not great with trying to talk to them, and that they're using watching other fights to their advantage. So I'm really liking it, and I'm excited to see how the other fights go. Mostly I'm just excited to see Bakugo and Deku go against All Might. I'm really excited for that. But yeah. Okay, so I'm on the last 2 episodes of season 2. It is Wednesday. No, it is not Wednesday. It is Tuesday, November 12th. And I can honestly say that Bakugo's origin, which is that episode I'm on now, is actually really good. And I will say though, Bakugo, just me watching this episode shows me he's gonna be some sort of supervillain at some point. Or he's just gonna go, maybe not completely supervillain, but like the wrong route per se. And I'm also gonna say this, sorry, I'm like moving the camera so much. I'm saying this just because of how he interacts with Deku, and it's kind of pissing me off. Him and Deku. Deku trying to run away, Bakugo trying to fight, like it's just too much. But I do like their moment where they actually were like kind of getting along. But I mean, this is just overall, you know, it's a good episode. I really do like it, and I like trying to see them work together. But it's just, I don't like Bakugo very much. Like, his power is amazing, but as of right now, currently in season 2, I don't completely like Bakugo. He has moments where he's really good, but then like when his moments with Deku, because the relationship is like All Might said, there's so much jealousy and envy and comparison and competition with them that their relationship is just havoc. And I don't know if there's a way that they can actually come back from it, but it's going to take some time. But I don't know. Now I finished this episode. Okay, season 2 is finished. I absolutely really did love it. I enjoyed it. I'm going to do a more like probably in-depth review, but I finished it. And I can't believe it ended the way it did, but I did really enjoy the ending for this season. I feel like it definitely left it more open, obviously, for the 3rd season, because there is a 3rd season, and I plan to start the 3rd season as soon as possible. But I did enjoy having like the little bit of a fun moment with the class and them going shopping for their trip and stuff like that. That was a lot of fun, and I actually do enjoy those moments within anime where they do a episode that's kind of about fun. But I did like that this one mixed in fun with like a little bit of danger. So like Hands Guy, which is what I'm gonna call him right now, Hands Guy is so creepy. The way he was stroking Deku's neck was like really weird, and I was like, this dude is crazy. I do not like him, but I am excited to see what happens next season regarding him and the League of Villains, and see, you know, what havoc they cause. But overall, I definitely did enjoy this season, and I hope you guys enjoyed me like vlogging this, because this is my first time kind of doing this, and I'm probably going to do a much more better outro with my camera, which I'll probably put in like now. All right, you guys, that was my vlog. That was my first time vlogging for you guys, my thoughts about a particular anime. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I mentioned, I think at the beginning of this video, that I do plan to do this again for season 3. And like always, I actually do want to know you guys' thoughts on me doing this for future videos as well, because I did enjoy doing it, and I want to know what you guys feel about it. And so like leave your comments down below as well. Let me know what you guys thought about this new way that I did a review of a show, I believe. Also, of course, like always, I will leave links down below to all my social media accounts, my Instagram, my Twitter, my blog as well. So please, of course, check down there. And of course, like always, give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already as well to my channel. And of course, I come out with new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So yeah, 3 times a week you'll be able to see my face. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, my first time kind of doing a vlog, I guess. Also, I want to say I apologize if the videos for my vlogs look like it was shot on a potato. I actually shot the portions where I was vlogging on my phone, since for me it wasn't realistic to pull my camera out, my big camera out that I'm filming on now, during when I was watching the show, because I was filming it or watching the show, like I mentioned, while I was getting ready for work, so I was kind of like pressed for time. And during the weekends, I also didn't feel like pulling out my camera as well, and this was the nearest camera I had to me. So in future videos as well for vlogs, I'll probably be using this camera as well, so I already apologize. But anyway, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys soon with another video, and like I always tell you guys, stay positive and be nerdy. All right, you guys. Bye.